be going though. It's finally starting to catch up with me a little bit.
Okay. Well, then probably the peace and serenity of fishing will put you to sleep almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
You're lucky I'm not reading you a bedtime story. They used to call me the Sandman because I always had sand in my pants.
All right.
Okie dokie. Depth is important when fishing for crappie. In hot and sunny weather, crappie will move to deeper areas and come out to shallow water to feed during dawn and dusk.
Hey JS, what's up? Hey big dog. Yeah, I'm not really tired yet, although I'm getting there, so I'm probably gonna not be doing this for that long. But I do want to fill up at least a net, if at all possible.
Ow. Okay. Texas it is.
Okay. Looks like we want to fast forward to about 5 o'clock for me. We are going to be playing something different tomorrow, I think, for whatever that's worth, guys. I'm going to try to install this Hunter game. Yeah. It's pretty big, but I should be able to install it tonight, and we're going to give it a shot tomorrow, I think. That's what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah. Okay. What am I looking to catch? Let's see here.
Yeah, JS, I mean, I do have set hours, so normally I can't do this, but, you know.
Basically, he's humoring me because I have a disaster of a sleep schedule, so he's just being nice. Wow, I'm going to fast forward to 5 p.m.
Me too.
What a
That's
catastrophe.
what I did. And also, I live with people. If I get a out of whack sleep schedule, it would interfere with them, and it would be a whole thing.
Yeah. The best way to fix your sleep schedule is just to get like 2 hours of sleep one day, and then just be miserable for a day.
I've never pulled an actual all-nighter in my life somehow, which is kind of crazy.
Really?
Yeah.
I do that constantly. Probably going to die at like 43 because of that shit.
I've stayed up until like 6 a.m. and gone to sleep a couple times. The closest I ever came was one time I stayed up until 8 a.m. watching poker. Because it was the World Series main event. And it just kept going and going and going and going and going. And when it gets to the final table of the main event, they just don't stop until somebody wins.
Is that you in there?
Yeah.
Okay. On the other side of the map. Yep.
So I stayed up until 8 a.m. and then I went to sleep. That was tough to explain the next morning, but whatever.
Imagine.
Yeah, JS, I've never played poker. I've never played poker all-nighter. I have stayed at the casino until like 2 a.m. once or twice. But at that point, they basically tell you to leave because they need to get the room ready for the next day, so can't really go any further than that. Come on. Give me a bite. 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 There we go.
That's pretty funny, man. You know, my sister's one of those people who freaks out about the virus. And to me, it makes the least amount of sense that she does.
Mm-hmm.
Because For the last 2 years, she's worked as a scribe in a hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And she works on average maybe 45 to 50 hours a week for the last 2 years, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That has continued throughout the entirety of the pandemic. If she was gonna catch it, she already would have, because I'm sitting here like, dude, the people who work in hospitals were like the first people to get it.
Right. Big Dog,
She almost...
Go ahead.
I was like, she almost certainly already got it. So
Yeah.
I say all that because, you know, she's trying to, like, lose weight right now because of what we were talking about. Nobody likes fat people, fat dudes, fat chicks, whatever. So she's trying to lose weight right now. She's doing that by buying, like, a bunch of keto stuff, going on keto. Because I see in the trash, there's, like, all this packages that's like, oh, keto this, keto that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all like, if you just went to the gym and actually worked out, this would be so much easier for you. But
Yeah.
she's scared of going to the gym because, oh my God, the virus. I'm all like, you've been working at a hospital for the last year and you haven't gotten it. You're either the cleanest person to ever live or you already got it.
Big Dog, I've been to Vegas twice. I went there last year for a week. The other time I went, I was too young to gamble, though.
I've never been to Vegas, and I've brought it up before. I don't see a lot of particular need to go because there's two reasons to go to Vegas. Because people want to go crazy and party, which is not something that I do, or they want to go gamble, which I don't need to drive all the fucking way over to Nevada to do that.
Yeah, I guess the one thing is, though, in Vegas, they always have players. Honestly, the local poker rooms in Washington, close to where I live, sometimes you can barely get a game going. It can get pretty dead sometimes.
I can get that specifically if you wanted to play poker against other people in a casino type environment, but maybe this is because I'm a very social kind of person. If I just had this hankering to play poker, I could get a couple of friends together and play poker.
Whoa. Okay, so I was pulling my line out because I was trying to move to another place because I couldn't get a bite. And then I just pulled up and there just so happened to be a fish on the other edge. I must have just yanked it at just the right second without even trying.
Yeah. You're a fucking natural fisherman. You're catching fish without even trying. They're just jumping in your boat. I must be in the wrong spot or something. This is insane. I haven't gotten a bite.
All right, let me
waiting for 20
try
minutes.
to go to that catfish place. Where's the house? Okay, there's the house. So let's try this. For some reason, it won't let me go past this area of the map. Like, I just have to, like, fish from here if I want to get over there. It's stupid.
Yeah, you can't stand in this area, which is why I'm about to move pretty soon and just run to the other side of the map because I haven't come at it from this angle, and this is pretty annoying right now. I'm not getting anything. I'm gonna just do that. This is dumb.
I'm trying to get
I've been here for an in-game half an hour now. Oh great, my fucking line snagged in all this bullshit grass. Awesome.
I cannot get enough speed on my cast to get it out to the deep area.
Oh, if you want to do what I did, check this out. Well, first of all, did you press F11 to change? Yeah, yes, you did. Okay. So, reel it in?
It's reeled in.
Well, now, when you're getting ready to cast, instead right-click. and it should show you like this hovering thing over where your mouse cursor's pointing.
Yeah.
You can pick where you want it to go. Then from there, where you want it to go is going to be stuck on like this is insane. It's actually stuck in the goddamn grass. Like, I can't.
You can't get it out?
No. What do I do? How do I cut my line? Ugh.
I cannot get my bobber to not lay on its friggin' side. Hey, Darcy. Big Dog says, I've been going to a CrossFit gym like almost every day, and I haven't gotten COVID.
There we go.
You figured out how to break it?
Yes.
I cannot get it out far enough, no matter what I do.
I'm gonna run over to the other side of the fucking map.
Aha!
Yeah, like, a lot of people just watch the news, which is trying to scare you, and they read bullshit online, which is trying to scare you. But just think about things logically. If you still go outside, if you were going to get it, you already would have. If you're the kind of person that works in a hospital and you've gone this entire time without getting it, and you probably already got it and didn't even know. People used to talk about this a lot back when it first started, before all the bullshit came out. There are lots of people who have it who are asymptomatic. Now, do you know what that means? It means you have it and you don't even know because you have no symptoms whatsoever. Which means you can have it, have no symptoms, not know, and get over it, all without knowing that you had the fucking virus. So why would you be scared of the shit now, a year into this crap, when you could have already had it and gotten over it? Especially if you continue to go outside all the time constantly. People think that they're actually doing a good job washing their fucking hands, and that wearing a fucking paper mask over your face is going to actually stop you from fucking getting it. Dumbass, you already got it, and you already got over it. Because it's the flu. If you're young and you're not morbidly obese or have some sort of lung issue, you're fine. It's like my sister's a good example because she works in a hospital, and all the time she's like, oh my God, there's so many young people come in and they're in the trauma center, they're in the ICU, they're 30 years old, they're 20 years old, and they're in this place. And I'm like, yeah, because you work at a hospital. The people you see and interact with on a day-to-day basis are going to be the people where it went as wrong as it could possibly go. If you worked in the cancer department of a hospital, everyone you meet all day long is going to have cancer. That doesn't mean everyone in the world has cancer. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, Darcy, I'm trying to catch catfish, and in order to catch catfish, you need to have the line out really far. So that's why I have that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to set it to 70 feet now, but I'm not sure if this is deep enough for catfish. We'll see. I like how every time you go to a noodling catfish video on YouTube, it's just, the comments are just full of people simping for the girl who was doing the noodling.
That's pretty much every video, no matter what's going on. Like, guys are weird, and especially in other cultures. I don't know what the hell it is with Indian guys, but they've got a serious fucking problem.
Mm-hmm. And don't get me wrong, I would take a southern girl who knows how to noodle a catfish over a lot of western women. But it's just weird how every comment is trying to be some meme simping type thing.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like, I agree with you, like I've mentioned over the last couple of days, strong correlation between BMI and attractiveness.
Mm-hmm.
So, if there was a girl who was not insane, who was like actually attractive, who's interested in me, there's a lot of different fucking things I would put up with.
Mm-hmm.
So like, hey, she likes to noodle catfish. Whatever, that's fine. She's not gonna fucking cut my throat in her sleep, is she? Or in my sleep, is she? No? Okay, good enough for me.
Like Jodi Arias style?
Yep. I was gonna say maybe it's a bad time to like maybe be trying to get catfish, but you just caught one. So I'm like, okay, I just nobody wants my shit, I guess.
It took me a while, dude.
Yep.
Believe me.
I've been at this for an in-game hour now. Dear diary. This dragonfly's been staring at me the whole fucking time.
Okay, so I just looked it up. Apparently, Scott Peterson is no longer sentenced to death.
Yeah, not surprised.
Yeah, as of a few months ago, the death penalty was overturned, although the conviction was upheld.
That's kind of funny when you think about it. This seems to happen with a lot of the high-profile murder cases that end up on death row.
Mm-hmm.
Like the fucking Boston bomber, the Zarnia brother. They fucking took him off death row. They're like, yeah, just life in prison. And it's like, okay, so you do that for the high-profile guy that killed and maimed hundreds of people, ruined fucking tons of lives. But the gangbanger who shot a guy in a drive-by shooting ends up on death row, and nobody's going to commute his sentence.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell's the difference? Like, murder's murder. Attempted murder is attempted murder. What's the fucking difference? Like, what Scott Peterson did is absolutely way the fuck worse and way more deserving of being on death row than, some gangbanger shooting another gangbanger. Why the fuck would anybody care about that versus this dude who fucking brutally murdered his pregnant wife and just dumped her body out in the fucking water? What the hell?
All right, another catfish. Pound and a... Oh, my God.
Yeah, I haven't even gotten a bite yet this entire time.
Huh. Did you fast forward time?
Yeah, it's 6 p.m. now. And according to my thing, that's like, this is peak now. I'm about to just say screw it and just go to the other section and start fishing for pickerel. This is driving me nuts. Yep, here's the fucking dragonfly again, come to make fun of me. What's up, dick?
I just don't understand how he managed to stay alive for 15 years to get the death penalty overturned in the first place. Like, why does it take 15 years to execute somebody on death row?
It's like that for... It's like that for the appeals process.
Well, last I checked, a rope only costs $6.
Yeah, I mean, when you... it's difficult, because there's plenty of instances where the appeals process has actually stopped an innocent man from being executed who was on death row.
Mm-hmm.
But, like you're saying, there's other lots of cases where this obviously guilty guy, there's evidence out the ass that he fucking did it.
Mm-hmm.
And instead what it does is prevent him from being executed, even though he fucking, like you said, way cheaper to just hang the guy as opposed to keeping him alive.
I will say, I think you could make a pretty compelling argument that life in prison might be worse than the death penalty.
I don't know. I think it's like that because of the police lobby, and guards are just like, if I work on death row as a prison guard, and this dude's gonna be here like fucking forever. That's much better for my ability to maintain a job than if you just kill the guy after like 2 years on death row.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, what do I know? I'm just some guy. Oh, dumbass. I had to do the thing.
No, Darcy, this is the deep spot. The where I have the line currently cast is the only really deep spot in this whole lake. I already checked. This is the only place in the lake where you can realistically catch catfish. Although I'm starting to think I caught the only 2 catfish in the whole lake, so I think I'm gonna go try something else for a little bit.
I moved on to the pickerel section. That shit was driving me nuts. There we go.
And pickle-ree.
Finally, after an hour and 15 minutes, I finally got something. Oh yeah. I forgot to mention. Yesterday, when you logged off and finished, I had a fish on the hook, so I kept playing. It was a huge fucking bass, dude. It was really nice.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So, he says the best EXP in this game is the bass or the carp. If you go to the other side of the lake, you'll have an easier time catching them, which seems to be right where you are.
Yeah, this is where the bass are at.
VGK Tigers, this game is called Fishing Planet. It's free to play on Steam. My line integrity is now 75%. Okay, I'm going to go over to where you are, because I think you're in the best place in terms of catching fish with good XP.
Fishing wire is really cheap, so don't feel bad about replacing that shit. Just when you start having durability issues with your rod and your reel, that you need to be really concerned.
What bait and length are you using?
Just a moment. What level are you?
7.
Okay, that's good. That means you can actually use the stuff I'm using then. I'm using a hook 1/0, and I'm using small minnows bait. My lead's set to 15. I'm casting out. I'll be able to show you once I finally catch this fish.
1/0. I'm only seeing the 10, 8, 6, and 4.
Did you recently hit level 7?
No, I did it yesterday.
Oh, never mind then. Boy, this guy's really fighting. Who was it in chat who was like understands how this game works?
Darcy Wood. Apparently, they're max level in this game.
Okay. Can you give me tips on how to better catch a fish when the guy's like really fighting me and I have to really work to reel him in? Because this has been happening a lot lately, because I've been going after bigger fish, and I'm sitting there thinking, there's probably an easier way to do it than the way that I'm doing it. But maybe I'm doing it exactly correct and it's supposed to be this difficult, I don't know. This guy's just not getting tired. I mean, I am winning little by little. I'm getting them down there, but it's taking a long time.
I'm gonna leave and come back with some new equipment.
Okay.
Not like it cost me any money. This item can be replaced only with an item of the same type, but it's a frickin'... It is the same type. The hell?
There we go.
Okay, there we go.
Spotted bass. 13 XP, $100, 13 inches, 1.3 pounds. You really fought. This isn't even the biggest bass that I caught either, because it's not a new record. Okay. Let's see here.
Alright, here we go. Okay, get a new reel. Okay, which one though?
Is he advising that to me, or is he saying that to you?
I think he's saying it to me.
Okay. Oh, I saw on the wiki. Let me see here. It's good advice on this wiki here. Oh, yeah, here we go. Choosing the right tackle. Many beginner fishermen have problems in identifying the right combination of rod, reel, and line. The American style of classification makes things easier. You should pay attention to 3 characteristics. For rods, you should be taking a look at the line weight range. For reels, you should be looking at the max drag value. For lines, you should be looking at the test weight value. Matching the right items becomes logical now. Mount a reel with max drag as close as possible to the line weight range of the chosen rod and reel, and a line with test weight in that range and lower than max drag. This way you preserve the integrity of rod and reel. For example, the value spin rod is a line weight in the 3 to 7 pound range. Callisto MG2000 reel has a max drag of 7 pounds. A pair made in heaven. Combining this
Caleb,
with any line up to a 6 pound test, and you're good to go. You have to calibrate the tackle according to the estimated size of the fish that you try to catch. You can see the average and maximum possible weight for each fish in the game in dedicated pages. It is possible to land a huge striped bass with light tackle, but it takes a lot of time and all the skills that you have. It's more convenient to go after them with a heavy tackle and reduce to minimum the risks of losing the fish or damaging the tackle. Makes sense to me. I'm using this thing. That's a piece of crap.
Okay. Get a new line that's 6 pound. Okay. Yeah, Caleb. I am. Okay, let's see here. Get the blue one. But it's... Okay. That's a good point, big dog. Okay.
What's up?
Oh, my backpack is full. My backpack is not full. Unless... Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, a lot of things are marked up. That's why I haven't built my new PC yet, JS.
What's up?
No, I was just saying, like, everything's marked up like 200%, so building a home gym during the pandemic is a bad idea.
Yeah, but here's the thing, is that you've got no idea how long this shit's really gonna last. So, those prices may never come down. Because this shit's been fucked literally since April. And I had an opportunity in August to build a home gym, but the shit was going to be delivered in October. And I was like, oh, dude, it's fucking terrible.
What bait are you using?
Small minnows.
Okay. I'm going to pick up some of them.
I realize now that it probably would have been smart to do that and then just wait, because this bullshit's still going on. And I've said it before, I don't think this is ever going to change. They're going to keep doing this because, they just had an entire year where governments around the world managed to scare people into literally begging the government to force people to stay inside. They've got a fucking blank check right now. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if within the next 20 years we start seeing a lot of democracies start becoming autocracies. Like legitimate, outright, dictator for life kind of shit.
Yes, Darcy, we have a Discord. And Nightbot just posted it. Okay, I have a new rod, new equipment, new everything.
God damn, dude, I'm not getting bites. Literally, I've had one fucking bite the entire time I've been here. I'm about to just leave and say that this day's fucked or some shit.
Okay, apparently you don't even need bait if you use a casting spoon.
Yeah, because a casting spoon is a lure, so...
Holy crap, that thing went far.
What?
I just casted it 105 feet.
Where are you?
I'm right next to you, dude.
Oh, yeah, okay. Are you doing the right click and all that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about where you want it, that area. That's where I put it.
Darcy, we're about to get off for the night, so next time we stream this game, come around and maybe we can work something out. But I'm going to go to bed in not too long here. It's getting pretty late. That's
I'm
one.
thinking I'm going to try to grind a little bit, maybe start trying to lure fish just to see what it's like. But, you know, so much for grinding when I'm not getting any fucking bites. Okay, there we go. Finally got something.
The issue I'm having is that it takes forever to reel the line in.
This is way too easy. It's going to be something awful. Yep, white crappie. 15 XP is not bad, actually. I think
VGK
that's
Tigers,
more...
I'm going to say probably no. Caleb, I played a little bit of Counter-Strike in my day, but it's not one of my... it's not something that I've spent a lot of time on. Okay, apparently with this thing, you're supposed to just cast it out and then slowly reel it in with no jerking.
Are you using a lure?
Yeah, I'm using a casting spoon.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I know, JS. It sucks. But at the end of the day, we have a $140 million quarterback. He needs to be that $140 million quarterback. So yeah, apparently you're supposed to just, like, slowly reel it in.
Right.
And it'll pick up fish as it goes, in theory. You're not supposed to just wait for a bite.
Yes, because that's the thing with the lure is that it's meant to mimic the kinds of things that the fish want their natural prey. So you have to move it and have it behave in the way that their prey would.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, think about like how fish, you know, if you've ever looked at an aquarium, how fish move.
Ooh, I caught something.
Yeah, and
Bluegill.
something like that, you know. If you're using a lure, then you're pretending to be a small fish to catch a bigger fish. And from what I've seen, lures only work to catch catfish if you're using a specific bottom feeding kind of animal as your lure.
Yeah.
Like a crawfish lure. So we're a long way away from unlocking those, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, JS, I still think we should be able to at least split with the Rams this season when you consider the fact, you know, I mean, Josh Gordon, I think he would have helped, but he's not some all-pro receiver anymore. Those days are in the past. Wow, this is actually nice. I like the casting spoon. Only issue is it's a little hard to tell if you have something on the hook or not. Not that that really matters, since it doesn't change what you do. But yeah, this is actually pretty much exactly what you did when you did squid fishing. You would cast it out and try to get your lure to hit the bottom of the lake, and then you would just slowly pull it up and bob it around and basically try to imitate imitate the squid's prey. So it would grab on, and then you could just pull it up.
Man, this guy's super fighting. He's up over 210 feet on my line. But he's got nowhere to go. He's like, pretty sure he's as far out as the fucking fish is able to travel. There's nowhere to go, buddy. Yep. Holy shit.
When reeling, put your tip down to keep the spoon in the middle column. Okay.
Dude, I just clowned this fucking fish.
You got him?
I reeled in. No, I reeled in over 100 feet within 5 seconds.
How did you do that?
He just gave up completely. It was at fucking 215, and I brought it down to 115 in 5 seconds. Holy shit. Okay, well now he's fighting again. 150 now.
I know, JS, we've got a lot of really good teams losing to really bad teams. Although the Giants are not a really bad team. They kind of were for that game, for the purposes of that game, because they had Colt McCoy at QB.
proven winner, Colt McCoy.
He was the winningest QB in college football history when he left college football. See, this is the kind of stuff that I was hoping would happen when I started streaming random games. We'd get people who were actually a big fan of Game X or Game Y to come by. And be like, wow, I can't believe somebody's streaming this super obscure game.
Okay, we're back at fucking 200 feet again. Just give up. You literally can't escape.
Remember the
My line is
from Gladiator?
right.
People should know when they're conquered?
Pretty much. When is this guy going to give up? God damn. There's nowhere in the world you can go. The length of my line is larger than the length of this fucking section of the pond. He's going to beach himself on the far side out of spite.
JS, I didn't do very much fishing in Red Dead 2. I did some hunting, but not a lot of fishing.
I did a lot of the fishing in Red Dead 2. It was pretty fun.
Darcy Wood says, tell the other guy, which I'm assuming is you, to tighten his drag.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that really helped. Wow, that changes things a lot. Thank you, whoever said to do that.
What did it do?
I'll explain in a minute.
I don't even know how you tighten your drag.
If you press F1, it brings up the help menu.
Okay.
Which explains it. It's default tighten is the plus equals key, and minus underscore thing is decrease it. Well, what it does when you tighten it is it basically makes it impossible for the fish to actually go out, but it severely increases the stress on everything. So like I'm in the red stress zone on my fishing line, but I basically guaranteed got this fucking reel because the fish is completely incapable of actually moving out again. So thank you, whoever said that. But yeah, massively increases the stress on everything. So not exactly what you want to be doing.
Ooh, a spotted bass. Almost 2 pounds. Hot damn.
1.84, not bad. $1.87, 14.811
Oh, very
inches.
nice.
19 XP, $144. New personal record. This is the biggest bass I've ever caught. Yeah. Again, thank you, whoever said that.
Yeah, Darcy Wood.
Big time increase of stress on my shit, though, man. Like, oof. Rod soon.
Ooh, oh, I caught a water lily. Check it out.
I don't see it.
Really?
Well, I think it might be a little delayed on my end. Okay, I see it now. Because your guy on in my game only just fucking reeled it in.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah,
I'm going to keep this. I don't give an F.
Yeah, that's a trophy. Actually, going to leave and then check out my options on buying a new reel, because this one's pretty fucked up. Durability's in the 60s now. Yeah. I have no idea what tightening or untightening the drag actually does in terms of like what that means.
Man, I'm getting bites like crazy all of a sudden. I got a 1 pound almost trophy bluegill. Diggity dog. The drag thing makes it harder for fish to pull out line.
Okay, that makes sense. Because it puts severe stress on your line, so I understand. When would you want to be decreasing your drag beyond just like the default level?
Hmm.
I think you'd only want to do that in cases of like, if you're being a cheapskate, trying to save yourself line instead of replacing it when it's low durability and you're only fishing like really baby fish. Either that or you're wanting a challenge from small minnows or some shit. I don't know. So what am I using again? The Telefloat 21.3.
I think my favorite.
That's what I'm using.
Ooh, spotted bass, 1.5 pounds. Very nice. So, I'll install the Hunter game overnight, and tomorrow we'll try it out. Does that sound good to you, man?
Yeah.
Now, I know your sleep schedule is a little messed up right now, but I should be good to go anytime during the afternoon.
Pretty much same here.
I mean, sleep as much as you need to sleep in order to, not want to kill
Yeah.
yourself, but...
Yeah, I heard that. Youch.
Yes, Darcy, that's the game we got. It's called The Hunter Call of the Wild. We don't know too much about it, but it looks interesting. I want to play it. Oh, that's cool. NFL. That's cool. Darcy Wood says he's also maxed out on that game. So apparently he likes these kinds of games.
Yeah.
Come on, dude. You're not going to win. You're not going to win. You're not winning this one. Well, we do have ourselves a little bit of a fighter. Ooh, 1.84 pound bass. Another fat bass. Dang. This new rod and reel and lure combination is money.
Nice. Let's see.
Hey, you should catch pickerel too. Yeah, I'll probably do that sometime tomorrow. Next time we play this, be it tomorrow or another day. But like I said, it's getting close to 3 a.m. I'm gonna get out of here soon, so I'm not gonna move over to the other side of the lake right now.
Well, no, pickerel are actually caught in this section.
Oh. I just haven't caught any somehow.
Yeah, I think they may not be fond of the lure that you're using.
Maybe.
But that's why I was fishing with the small minnow bait, is because that's what they like.
Ooh. Is this a meme fish?
Probably.
I caught a meme fish. Check this out. A fat one, too. Holy crap, that is a big meme fish.
Wow, yeah, that's big. Oh, duh. I forgot to fast forward. Not bad.
You know, I forgot to as well. But I'm doing pretty okay right now, so I'm not really gonna question it.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, here we go. Not a huge one, but we all have to start somewhere.
How do you tell when you've got a bite with the lure?
There are a couple different ways. You can look at the tension on the line when you start to pick up a little bit of tension. The icon in the upper right corner-ish that shows you where in the water it is disappears when you get a bite. Or you can just watch where the line is actually cast in the lake and you can start to see it like jerk around a little bit.
Okay. I'm just real fucking bad. Oh, there we go. A nice crap. I like it.
Mm-hmm. A crappie.
I really like these lures because they have like multiple hooks all around in every direction. So there's like multiple hooks inside the fish's mouth. And I really like the idea of torturing this poor beast. Because I am a sadist.
No, I know you. You're much more of a masochist.
It's not enough that I should succeed. Others should fail.
Whoa! I just lost my whole rod.
The entire rod?
Well, okay. No, not quite. But I lost the lure.
Oh my god. I finally caught a meme fish. 47 XP. No wonder you've been fucking power leveling. You've caught like fucking 10 of these. Oh man, 47 XP. Holy shit.
Okay, whatever I caught just immediately just ripped the lure right off.
Yeah, on my view, you're not even using a real reel anymore. You just got a stick that you tied some kite string to. What the fuck? Tom Sawyer over here.
Basically.
How the hell did that happen? I tried to cast out 110 feet, and almost like my guy just like his finger slipped or something. It only went 13 feet out.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck, dude?
Okay, apparently according to Darcy, my drag was too high. So the fish just like...
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it like I said, that was my experience. It puts a lot of stress on your line. So a fat enough fish could snap that line almost immediately. You don't want to have your drag at the top level. Work it up incrementally and see what works. Nice. Switching to a lure has been really nice. Been catching a lot better fish. This is way better than trying to fucking grind out like hundreds of pieces of shit with fucking dough balls.
And you don't have to spend money on bait.
Yeah. That's another reason lures are nice, is that they just last forever and ever.
Yeah, Darcy Wood says the Christmas meme fish are way too strong.
Does he mean in terms of the benefits that they give you, or actually? Okay. Yeah, I completely agree. Because I mean, the way that this game is tailored in terms of like the leveling as it is right now, you know, we're freaking out over like how nice it is to catch large fish, and it's giving us 13 XP. This fucking thing gives me 47, and Joker's caught like 10 of these already. He was level 2 yesterday. It took me like a week to go from level 2 to level 3. What a disaster.
All right, man. I just got up to 12 pounds in my net. I think I'm going to go ahead and get out of here.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to leave. I'm going to make my money. All right. Thanks for the games today, man. See you later today. You do what you need to do in terms of getting sleep. I know, like we said, it's a little mixed up right now. But I'll, you know, if I get on and you're not up, I'll jump on Dragon Quest. That's no problem. And yeah.
Good. Sounds good to me.
All right, guys. Thanks for coming out for this late night stream. For some of you guys, it's probably the morning, but well, there it is. So I'll see you guys later today. There will be videos. There will be streams. You guys know the drill.